Start with the first unit. In first unit, we are going to cover binary classification, multi-class classification, how we are going to assess the classification. It means what? Ki, there are many ways to measure out the performance of the classification, so that we are going to see. Then we have the after multi-class classification assessment of binary multi-class. Then we are going to see some linear models, that is perceptron, SVM, soft margin and kernel methods. So we'll start with the binary classification. So here we have to learn some concepts and notations that we are going to study in the throughout unit. So first is instance. Instance means what? The object of interest in machine learning is known as the instance. Some example of instance is what? If you are going to consider the task of identification of spam mail. So the particular mail which you are going to consider at a moment. At this moment, if I want to check that mail number 7 will go into spam or harm. So my mail number 7 is becoming the object of interest for particular moment. So this object of interest is nothing but the instances. Next is what? We have the instance space, the set of all positive instances. Which mail I am going to classify as spam or harm? The mails which are available in my inbox. So X could be a set of such possible emails that can be available in the inbox. An instance space is denoted by the capital X. Now we have the label space. Label space is only used in supervised learning. In unsupervised learning, the label space is not used. So example of label space means what? Here we have in particular this task, we have the examples is what? Spam mail and harm mail. This is what spam and harm. This is one set, and this set is known as the label space. Now output space. Output space, depending on the machine learning task, which task you are going to perform, according to that your output space will be decided. So suppose if we are going to consider the problem of classification, the output set is what? Set of classes, as we have seen that class 1, class 2, class 3, first class, second class, higher second class, past class. This is what? Set of classes. This is what your nothing but output space. While when you are going to see the regression, regression is the set of real numbers. Percentage, if we are going to say that the class, the percentage of a particular student, suppose I have 60 students and the percentage of students, that is always real number, 67.32, 52.26. This is what? Real number. This real number is what? Regression. And classification and regression, the output space is different, and output space is generally notated by the Y. It is what? Donated by the Y. Next concept we are going to use in the machine learning is model. Model we have studied in the detail in first unit, but it is what? The mapping from your instance space to your output space. When we are going to do the mapping of this instance space into the output space, it means what? Suppose one student XYZ have the percentage 42.3. So 42.3, the person having 42.3 will classify into the past class. This is what? A mapping what we have done from input space to your output class or output space. This is nothing but the model. We have the linear model, we have the probabilistic models also. Now, here we have the labeled instances, the set of input instances in the form of X, LX is recognized as the label instance, or you can say exemplar. Now, this is what? X is what? Particular instance. If I will say that mail 2 is harm mail. So mail 2 is your instance, and label of that particular instance is what? Harm. So we are going to write it mail 2 and this particular label spam. This is what? Your labeled instance. Now next we have the training set. Training set is required in learning phase. As we know that any particular machine learning model have two phases. One is training phase and one is the testing phase. In training phase, we are going to train the algorithm. In testing phase, we are going to evaluate the algorithm. How the machine learning will behave in the unknown samples, that we are going to measure in the testing phase. In training phase, we are going to measure out the training of that particular instances. So here training data set is required in the learning phase of model, and training set is the setup of label data. Label data means what? Suppose I have 3 data. Male 2 is sperm, male 3 is sperm, male 4 is ham. So this type of instance, X plus label of X, this is nothing but what your training set. Next we have is the test set. What is test set? The set of instance which is kept aside. That, as I told you, in training phase we have to deal with the evaluation of the algorithm. So training set, we are going to divide the data into 2 parts, training part and testing part. Using which method? Cross validation methods that we have studied in the first unit. If we have 10 number of instances, 1 part will be considered as what your test set, and 9 part will be considered as your training set. So this is what test set is, what the set of instances which we have kept aside for the evaluation purpose. This is what the test set. And further your test case is divided into 2 parts. One is the positive class and one is the negative class in case of the binary classification. So here if we are going to write down the test cases for our particular task, so here what we have, male 1 is sperm, male 5 is sperm. This is what, see, training set and testing set. If you are going to observe, there will be no common instances between training and testing. They are completely different. So what if male 2 is present in the training, but male 2 is not present in the testing set? So male 1 and male 5. Again, if you are going to observe first part, so this your first part is the though it is sperm class, for our task we have to identify the sperm class. So in our case the positive class will be sperm because that is the object of interest. So this is what the sperm class, and the next class is what the ham class, 6 and 8. So again your test data is divided into 2 parts, positive class test set and the negative class test set. Now next is what? Now we are going to see the difference between label space and output space. Label space is what? Label space is nothing but we have the set of classes. Then what will be the output space? Output space is similar to the label space only, but a slight difference between them as per the task performed by the machine learning model. If the machine learning is going to perform the classification task, if your class is what? Classification. So here our label space will be what? L equal to C, means true label function. We are going to map the input. X is what? Instances, and instances we are going to map to C, and C cap. This is what? C cap. C cap is the function which map between X to C. This is what the classification. In case of the classification, your label space and your output space will be same. Clear? Now scoring and ranking. It means what? When we are going to see the regression task. In regression task, your label space means what? Just as I've told you, if I'm going to consider the percentage of student. So percentage of student, according to that I have classes. So roll number 3, roll number 6 and roll number 7. They are going to into pass class. So pass class, first class, second class, these are what the label class. But the percentage is what your real number, and this will go into the output space. So in case of the scoring and ranking, the label space is class and output space is what? Ranking function. When we are going to consider the probability estimation, in that case also your label space is C and your output space is any particular value between 0 to 1, because probability always give you the values between 0 to 1. So this is what? Probability vector over classes. And in the regression we have L equal to R, phi equal to R, and function that is mapping from X to R is known as what? Your learning problem. So this is what difference between label space and the output space. Next is what? Label noise. Noise means what? Error. Error, or when the corrupted or incorrected label is assigned to the label. It means what? Suppose roll number 11. Roll number 11 has the 60.3%. So ideally it should go to the first class. But by some misinterruption of floating point number 60.3. So it is going into what? It is not going into first class. It is going into the higher second class. So though it is belong to first class, we are going to consider it in, though it is of the instance of the first class, the label is given as the what? Higher second class. So this type of the corrupted or incorrected label, when we are going to assign by any particular mistake, so this is known as the label noise. Here some corrupted label is observed instead of the correct label. So this is what the label noise. Instance noise, when the instance of data set are corrupted or some values are missing, this is recognized as the instance noise. Now if we can say that if we have the instance x, matlab if we have the roll number 13, so roll number 13 is belong to, if in my past class, if I have the, suppose only one student is failed from your class in the machine learning or entire subject. So only one student is failed in the machine learning subject and roll number of that particular student is 18. Okay, so instead of 18, what I have done, I have written the 62. 1 second. When we have some corrupted label means what? So instance noise means what? When the, as I already told you, suppose only one student is failed in XYZ subject or ML subject, that is roll number is 18, but my perception is what? 18 is pass and some other student 62 is failed. So instead of one instance, the other instance is observed instead of that in corrupted way. This is what instance noise. So noise is present in instance also, and noise can be present in the label also. So the reason of noisy data. Now what is the reason of this noisy data? When we are going to match the training data exactly. Now training data exactly when we are going to match, if I am going to teach you in the classroom that, अगर मैं तुम्हें ऐसा पढ़ाती हूँ, what is machine learning, example of machine learning, and definition of linear model, integrants of linear model, and if I'm going to teach you each and everything, so what will happen in the examination? If the examination you have the tricky questions, so you are unable to perform in that tricky questions. So when we are going to feed very much data to the computer, there may be a problem of overfitting. So when we are going to exactly match our training data, at that time overfitting will be happen. And to overcome that overfitting, what we are going to do, we are going to evaluate our model in the testing. It means what? हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Internal test लेते हैं. And internal test is nothing but we are going to test you. Final exam, final model, हम तुम्हें suppose तुम एक model create कर रहे हैं, तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं? फाइनल एग्जाम जाने से पहले यू हैव द डमी एग्जाम, so you can measure out कि हम लोग वो परफॉर्मेंस में कैसा करेंगे. So डमी एग्जाम में भी हम लोग वो क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछेंगे जो हमने क्लासरूम में सॉल्व किए आइडियली. तो वो क्या होगा कि हम लोग टेस्ट कर रहे हैं what you have learned, it is correct or not. This is what the testing purpose के लिए हम लोग different रखते हैं. So how we are going to see, this is important. Here we have to consider this particular thing you have to keep in mind. When we are going to write down the definition of positive class, negative class, at that time, this will important. This is what testing data. TE plus, TE positive equal to X comma LX. X is what? X. LX means what? Label of X belongs to TE such that the set of positive test examples and the set of negative text example. So this you have to keep it by heart, because every time when we are going to write down the definition of true positive ratio, true negative ratio, false positive ratio, when we are going to evaluate the binary classification, at that time we need this definition. So this definition either you have to keep by heart or you have to mug up, but there is no need to mug up. This is very easy. X is what? Instance. LX is what? Label of that particular instance. Which type of instance? We are going to select the instance from the testing data, and if I'm going to take from the training data, it will be TR. And which type of label? The label which will belongs to positive. So X belongs to TE and LX belongs to positive. So X we are going to always to take from the testing data set, and which type of testing data we are going to take, which have the positive label. So this is what positive test case are, and this is for the negative test example. Now we are going to consider the features. Features is what? The features is the simplest kind of input space in which your instances are described by the fixed number of features. This fixed number of features are known as the attributes. You can say predicted variable, you can say explanatory variable. These are known as the independent variables. These all are nothing but the name of the features. Prashad, do you want to ask something?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you have raised your hand, that's why I'm asking. So test set and the features, clear? Now, the set of values, how we are going to denote the features? The features is it one domain, and it is always denoted by the F, and subscript is I. So the X is what? F1, F2, FD, and D is what? D features value. Suppose if we have the student, and student, feature 1 is what? Name, height, then marks, then we have the interest. This all are what your features, F1, F2 up to FD, and every instance is a D vector of feature value. So this is what concept. Now we are going to see some examples of binary classification, where you can apply the binary classification. When we have the malware detection, authentication, when we have to identify the fraud account, at that time it will work. See, here we have training data. This training data we are going to apply into the classifier, and then classifier will go into the unknown account and the known account. This is what overall concept of what your binary classification. Now in binary classification, if we are going to write down the method, if we are going to see in the detail, see, abhi dekho, here we have two images. One image is what, one cute puppy we have, and one what we have the, this name is in scientific name of this particular animal is Shohes, and this is what blueberry muffins. अभी you can observe that इन दोनों का अगर तुम लोग कलर देखोगे, उनके ऊपर की आईज देखोगे, उनका स्ट्रक्चर सेम है. अगर ये सिंगल इमेज है तो आई एम गोइंग टू डिफरेंशिएट, मुझे डिफरेंशिएट हो रहा है कि दिस इज वन एनिमल एंड दिस इज व्हाट, on my right hand side I have one animal, and in the left hand side I have the muffins. But when I have the number of images with me, अगर मेरे पास इतनी सारी images है, see, you are able to identify हो रहा है क्या? How the computer will identify? They are almost similar. कंप्यूटर जब इसको वन बाय वन हम लोग करेंगे, ऑलमोस्ट इट इज सिमिलर. सी हियर यू कैन आल्सो ऑब्जर्व दैट कि तुम लोग एक बार देखोगे तो इट विल गिव यू द फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड्स कि ये मुफिन से या फिर एनिमल है. So this type of the task when we have, so this is what binary classification. We have only two classes. If we are going to write down the mathematical function, that is what C cap. We are going to match the training data set as well as instance space X to C. हम लोग मैप करेंगे. So C is what, C1 to Cn, N is what number of classes, and when we have only two number of classes, C1 and C2, then it is what binary classification of problem. 0 is negative class and 1 will indicate always positive class, and C belongs to 0 and 1. ठीक है? So in our case, who will say हम क्लास के लिए C equal to 1 होगा या 0 होगा? स्पैम क्लास के लिए क्या होगा? 1, क्योंकि हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है. और नॉट स्पैम मतलब हम क्लास के लिए क्या होगा? नेगेटिव क्लास है तो वो 0 होगा. क्लियर? सो दिस इज व्हाट दिस. Now this particular example we have solved in the last time, that is decision tree and binary classification. So what we have done is we have one feature tree that we have converted into the binary classification. So here we have the decision tree and here we have the binary classification. So how we have converted? We have considered the instances which have the majority. So यहाँ पे हम लोगों ने क्या किया था? Majority वाला select किया था and हम लोगों ने ये collect किया था. This is clear. So decision and classification problem we have solved in the last lecture. So now we are going to do the, one second. 1 second. So here we have done this. हम लोगों ने ये देखा था. Then multi-class classification. Now, if we are going to consider the examples of multi-class classification, so your multi-class classification is used in the news portal when we are going to divide the news into the sports, humor, politics, or we can say medical diagnosis, not sick, flu, cold, dengue, when we have number of diseases. Then we have the weather condition, sunny, cloudy, rainy. We have the morphological classification of galaxy. These are the some examples of multi-class classification where we can use. So definition of multi-class classification will be same. The function C cap will be which will map your instance space X into the class label C. But here C equal to C1, C2, Cn, and binary classification we have C equal to C1 and C2. So if we are going to consider our example sperm and harm male, so multi-class classification how we can use. So in your harm male, if you have one further different categories, some male will belongs to educational, some males belong to poly placements, some are belongs to your families. So when we are going to give the different categories, different multiple categories to your male, this will what your multi-class classification, class 1, class 2 and class 3. Suppose this is the 3-class classification. Now in the next lecture we are going to see the how we are going to assess the binary classification problem. This is what the confusion matrix, and in exam point of view it is very very important, because always you have the questions on the